Hello everyone and welcome. This time what we will create is a jerrycane, and I add a little bit practice on it because I had to try and improve something, and I don't know, stuff just being a little bit weird with this thing. So let's just begin. I'm gonna start with creating a plane on my surface here, and I want to keep it at that size. You see it's uh, half of those uh, cubes in the middle. And I'm going to open the attribute editor, this one, switch to this tab, and reduce the subdivision width and height to 2. I'm going to create on top of this a polygon pipe, okay? And for this one, I'm going to reduce this for 8, and the thickness to, let's say, 100, 0.100. I'm going to take this and scale it down to about the same size. Let me check my wireframes, and now I'm gonna assemble this as a whole here. Okay, so right click, choose face, grab these faces, delete them, press F8 to bring it back to object mode, then switch to move tool. I'm gonna go over modify center pivot. By the way, I just maximized my screen to full, and therefore you can't really see my menu until I'm putting my mouse over the top there. So now I'm gonna scale this to about that size, okay? And I'm gonna grab the plane, right click, choose vertices. I'm gonna grab the middle vertices of this plane, middle vertex, shift right click and chamfer it. I'm gonna go, let's see, I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode, shift right click and choose um, cut tool, multi-cut, okay? Click here, and click here, and click there, okay? Right click, choose face. Now I'm trying, because the menu is up there, I'm trying to uh, get used to using those shortcuts with the shift right click or control right click, but it depends. The menus are changing according to if you are in modify mode or if you in object mode. So just be aware of this. I'm gonna grab these vertices, these 4 here, which are inside my this shape here, and I'm gonna scale them to that. Press F8, bring it back to object mode. Let's grab both of them in object mode and shift right click. Let's see if we have the combine here. Okay, combine, guys. Okay, shift right click and target well tool. Okay, so it's kind of funny that I didn't use those since I ever started modeling in Maya, which is about 5-6 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, so by doing this, basically we created a hole, but this ain't going to stay a hole. So I'm gonna take the faces here, and I'm gonna get rid of them. Pointing my camera that way, right click, choose vertices. I'm gonna grab this vertex, switch to move tool, hold down the V key, and push it towards this one. Well, V key. I accidentally chose the C key. I'm gonna take this one and do the same here. Now, both of them here according to this vertex. I'm gonna take this vertex, hold down the V key, and push it from with this axis, but will point at the same time to this vertex here. I want it to be aligned with this one. I'm gonna take this one and we'll do the same but with this vertex. So hold on the V key, push in this direction, but point here, okay, and release. And let me do this quick. That way and that way. I'm gonna take this edge and this edge and shift right click, choose bridge. Where is the bridge now? Here it is. with no subdivision, 0. Okay, double click on this, shift right click, fill hole, and here you go. Now I'm gonna grab this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. It will only split it here for some reason. So what I will do is I'm gonna cut this here. So shift right click, multi-cut, click here, click there, right click, hopefully, yeah, that's good. Okay, so it's connected, and what I want to do here is I have here quad and quad and quad, so all of them are quads right now. I don't have problem about quads right now. So I'm gonna press F8 to bring it back to object mode, switch to move tool, and I want to position my pivot here at this vertex, which is here. Okay, so zoom in just so the scale of your handle will change and you will be able to approach this. So hold down the D key and simply click on this vertex here. Okay, I'm gonna take it now to about 5 units from here. Okay, so hold on the X key and with the move tool push it towards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Control D, duplicate this one, move it to the other side, switch to rotation tool, hold down the J key, rotate this that that way, switch to move tool, hold on the X key and do the same. So here 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th. I'm gonna grab both of them. Sorry, yeah, both of them. Shift right click, combine, and then the center is exactly the center. So I'm gonna do right click here, choose edge. Well, I will have to zoom in here. I only interested on this edge. Okay, so I'm gonna grab it here and switch to selection tool. Shift double click on that one. No, again, this one. Shift double click on that one. Okay, so only this edge has been selected, and I'm gonna do the same here. Click this, shift, and then shift double click on this one. Now shift right click and choose bridge. Hopefully they will bridge. I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna insert one edge loop here. Okay, about here. I'm gonna insert one about here. Now right now try to make them a little bit far from each other, and you will understand in a second why. I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode or whatever. If it's not, switch to rotation tool, Control D to duplicate, and immediately rotate this 90 degrees that way. So it's performing an axe, like, okay. I'm gonna grab this one, right click, choose edge. I'm gonna double click on that edge, switch to move tool, hold down the V key, and position it on top of that first edge. I'm gonna do the same here, double click on this one. You can move it a little bit and then hold down the V key and snap it to this first edge of that shape. Press F8, bring it back to object mode, right click, choose face, and we're gonna get rid of all the center faces, so we will be able to connect these two guys with this one. Press F8, bring it back to object mode, select this one, and you want to go over, shift right click, combine, right click, choose edge, grab this edge, hold down the V key and snap it to the first here, double click on this one and do the same, and then when you've done, you want to go over edge, grab this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Well, I said control right click, so control right click, okay. And then let's try and bevel this. So I'm gonna double click on this edge. This edge is only here, by the way, okay. Shift right click, bevel it. It's beveling it that way. I'm gonna grab this one, hold on the V key and snap it to this one. I'm gonna take this one and snap it to this one. And then I will grab this one again, control right click edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, double click on it, shift right click bevel edge. I will have two more. I need to make sure I have the same amount of edges as like the other one in order to connect them. So I made the frame. You see there are the same amount of edges here. Now I only need to make another split exactly in the middle, so I will have them all. Now I know that it's hard for you to see them because the default colors of Maya are basically, uh, I don't know, they are not performing that well whenever you want to make a tutorial. So I can go maybe over preferences here and try and help you with this. Let's say UI elements, view cube. Oh, I wonder where the view cube is. I don't see it. Anyway, let's go back there. Okay, so highlight color is green, which is good. Um, I need display, and I need polygons. Let's see if I have any colors here. I don't see where the colors are. I'm gonna scroll through them, okay? That way, modeling, rendering, selection. I don't know. Let's see, snapping, no. Sound, no. Time slider, no. Undo. At undo, you can change how many times you can undo. So you can do like 100. Save. But let me go back there. Color management. I like color management, but where it is? No. Not this. Not this kind of color management. There is a way to change those stuff. View cube UI elements. Tool settings. No. Interface. No, these are about the new things. Settings. I don't know where it is, guys. It was like a full option to change all these stuff, and I really don't know where it is. Never mind, let's continue. I'm gonna right click, choose vertices now. Remember, not all of them connected, so we need to merge them. Shift right click. We have merge vertices and merge vertices options. Set this to 0.001, click apply, close. Okay, press F8, bring it back to object mode. Right now we have an axe. Okay, this axe is nice, and we can start and do something about that. So we're gonna perform from it a box, sort of box as for the jerricane. So I'm gonna do this that way. I'm gonna rotate this that way, and then I'm gonna come here, right click, choose edge. I'm gonna click on this edge. Okay, first switch to selection tool, and then I will double click on this one. Now it's loop selected, so this is not what I wanted. I wanted to grab this one, double click on that one. I wanted this one and double click on that one, or just click on this and that. Okay, there are just 3 of them if you've done this correctly, the same as I did. You're gonna switch to move tool, and you're gonna click extrude. Okay, switch to move tool again. Now our move tool is a little bit weird now, so we're gonna reset this, or change it to world, or change it to component. Component is good. Now I can use this axis arrow to bring it there. I'm gonna hold on the V key and bring this one here, that way, to that first edge here. Okay, now I'm gonna click extrude again, switch to move tool, hold on the V key, and move this one to the next one. I'm gonna extrude once again, switch to move tool, hold on the V key, and snap it to the last edge there. And we're going to do the same here. So double click on that, click on that, double click on that, and let's do this same. Switch to move tool, extrude it over here. Extrude it again, switch to move tool, hold on the V key, move it here. Extrude again, switch to move tool, hold on V key, move it over here. Then right click, and we deal with this side right now. So that means we need to grab all of those, and we need to grab all of those. Actually, we don't really need all of them, but we need these here, okay? These are the important one. But just to make it easy, fast, I selected all of them. I'm gonna do Shift right click, merge vertices, and merge vertices option, making sure again that I'm on 0.001 and click apply. Now it's better again to be very close to crowded vertices just to see that none of them really attach to each other, like this one to this one in some way. So I'm going to close this now, and I'm going to press 3 just to see that everything is still connected. There are no open gaps or anything, and no weird stuff going on with some of the edges. I mean, if these are looking like that, and they are looking like that here, so if something here doesn't look like these two, probably something is not connected. I'm going to press F8, bring it back to object mode, and I'm going to press 1 also to exit smooth preview. And right now, this is like the foundation of what we're going to do. This is only the box of our jerricane. But there is a problem here. The jerricane axe should be stand like this if you look at the jerricane from the side. That means that this is not really a box. It was a box if it were like so. So I'm going to right click, shift right click, choose the multi-cut tool. And right now I'm getting into another process where I take this vertex point and I cut it through that vertex point and right click, creating this edge. I'm going to do the same here with these two. Now it's better to zoom in and see what you're doing. Again, it's always better to zoom in. I've done with this. I'm going to right click, choose face. I'm going to grab all this section and delete it. Okay? And we're going to do the same here. So shift right click, multi-cut, and let's continue. Click here, right click to close this. Click here, left click here, right click to close this. Left click here, left click here, right click to close this line. We finished with this. Grab faces, grab these section and delete it. Rotate the camera and let's do it all over. Shift right click, multi-cut, click here, click there, right click. Okay, same procedure. Now I'm doing it from far away, and I do take a risk that maybe I haven't connect some of them, but I'm gonna press 3 and have a look. If everything looks similar, then I'm pretty sure that's okay. You see, it's not okay. This is the risk. See this edge? It's not connected here. So at this case, you can take the you can change to where is the merge option? Wedge face. Well, come on. Okay, target weld tool here. Okay, I'm gonna take this and connect it that way, and it's not correct, so I'm gonna double click on it, shift right click, delete this. I'm gonna do this all over because it wasn't straight. I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna click here, and so far so good. This one is okay. All right, let's do this here. Click here and right click, left click, left click and right click, and left click and right click. Right click, choose face, switch to selection tool, grab these, delete them. So far we are good. I'm gonna right click, choose vertices, grab this vertex, switch to move tool, hold on the X key because right now I don't wanna, you can reset the tool of the move tool, but you can click X, middle mouse click, hold and drag to this point here, okay? And I will do the same here. So it's snapping to this point using the grid. It's making my life easier than do it in 2 steps, okay? And that's it. Press F8, here you go, we have that thing ready to continue. This part was like the the hardest part because it's easy to follow, but if you had to do this on your own, you should take some time to think it over and see how you really execute this. Now we have these edges. These are extra edges that shouldn't be here. This one, that one, this one. Okay. Now, right now I do want them because, um, well, this triangle I don't really want it, but I can get rid of this and that and that, and I wouldn't have any problem. But then I will have this triangle here, and I would have problem. So let's do this that way. I'm gonna shift right click, choose multi-cut tool, and I will need to click here. I'm gonna click here. I'm trying to match the, you see, so it will be somewhat aligned to this one here. It's sliding on top of that, so even if you release, you can grab the blue one and help to give it, to bring it back. Click here, trying to match. Click here, trying to do my best to match this. Click here, and then right click to close this loop. Okay, so now this edge performing a loop. So in that matters, we can like get rid of maybe this one or this one, and we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna take the edge. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. No, I don't want to take this one. I want to take this one. I want to take this one, that one, these. I'm not sure that this is good what I'm doing. Let's try this. Shift right click, delete edge. Okay. This is bad. I need to connect those back. So let's untouch those. Okay. And delete only these two. Shift right click, delete edge. Okay. Now let's do the same here. Delete edge. Okay. We have these two. And at the moment, I think I will delete them, though it's not the best thing that I would suggest to do. I don't know why, but it looks a little bit different from what I done. Let me take a look at this. Another. Right now, this one has like 1, 2, and it will have 5 at the end of this. So, well, maybe more. So it's not really. It's not good. All right. Let's try this here. Shift right click, multi-cut. This is weird. I haven't followed my own instruction. This is really weird. I'm gonna grab this. Done with this. Let's grab these two, these two, this two. Shift delete edge. And I got these two, which I don't really want to lose them, but I will have to. I mean, they are not serving any good here. Delete edge. Let's do here some work. Shift right click, multi-cut. Click here. Let's set one here, one here, one here, one here. Let's grab this edge, this one, that one, this one, that one. Shift right click, delete edge. Let's grab these two and shift right click, delete edge. Let's turn here, continue with this. This is the last corner one. So let's grab edges, switch to selection tool, grab these, grab these, grab these, shift right click, delete edge. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this edge and I want to try and do something, so be with me here. I'm gonna grab this one, shift double click on that one, grab this one, shift double click on that one. Hopefully only these two edges have been selected. Click extrude, switch to scale tool and scale them to about so. Press F8 and we will do the same, only now to this side. Grab this one, shift select this one, double click on that one, extrude it once again, switch to scale tool and move it like so. I'm gonna press F8 and right now I'm gonna examine and see how can I make this happen without making problems here. Okay, so well, it's kind of weird because I shouldn't have this problem. I should have grabbed this one. Oh, I know what I've done. This one should have been like this if I go over multi-cut tool. So I should have connected those two and then get rid of this one and I will have cube here, but then it sends me to a place where actually I don't need this one, or maybe I do. No, I don't. So shift right click, delete this edge. Okay, and now I could have like done something like adding here and here, and then I would be good here with that. I don't know, let's press 3. Let's have a look at this. Looks nice, but still thinking. Maybe I should take the cut tool and do this. So click here. Doesn't want to snap here, so I'm trying to snap it here, but it doesn't do the job. So I'm gonna bring this that way. Let's take this vertex point, hold down the V key, and I will snap it to that one. I'm gonna do the same here. Click here, right click, grab this, hold down the V key, snap it to this one. Everything is good. Okay, that way we are good. I think we are good that way. Let's do the same here. Shift right click, multi-cut, click here, click here. I'm trying to match this, but if it doesn't work, so grab this one, hold on the V key, and snap to that one here. And then grab this one and snap it also. Okay? Otherwise, it won't be straight. And I will need to fix there. I think there is slight change there, which I haven't dealt with. Right click, vertices, hold down the V key, and I'm snapping to this one. Not to this one, to this one. And you can see it's changing. And then grab this one, move it here. Okay, let's do the same here. Multi-cut tool, click here. Whoa, here buddy. Okay, grab this one, point to this one, grab this one, point to this one. Shift right click, multi-cut. Switch to vertex, hold down the V key, grab this one, Press F8. Nice. Multi-cut. Click here. Click here. Okay, it's already in vertex mode, so V key here. Alright. Something is weird in the way that I'm doing this. Instead of right clicking, I'm switching to move tool, and it makes the the line permanent. So basically by switching, it's a little bit weird. It shouldn't work that way. Anyway, I'm done here with this. Now these sides are thinner in the frame of them. I mean the distance of them to this edge here. So I'm gonna bring those a little bit closer by doing that. Press F8, bring it back to object mode, switch to rotation tool, hold down the J key, and rotate this in this direction so it stands. And I'm gonna right click, choose edge, double click on that edge, click extrude once, switch to move tool, hold down the X key this time, and extrude it towards here. Okay, see, I'm taking only 2 units. That means that now I'm gonna move this 2 units to the left. Okay, to the left of this thick line. I'm gonna hold down the D key and V key and push this to the center of this item. Okay, see the center here, and Control D to duplicate this, switch to rotation tool, hold on the J key, and rotate this that way. That way we can grab both of them, shift right click, combine, right click, choose vertices, grab all the middle vertices, make sure they are all selected, only them, shift right click, merge vertices, and see here, whenever I'm choosing vertices, I can switch to target weld tool. This is nice. So merge vertices, and yeah, this is set to 0.001, so I'm good with that, and I press F8 to bring it back to object mode. If you press 3, this is what you will have. Okay, so right now you need to choose. Oh, I forgot, I should have done this before I got into this. This is weird that I've done this right now that way. Anyway, I'm choosing all those here, and I need to fix something. Oh my god, I can't believe that I've done this without finishing with this. I need to take this, connect this to here, I right click, choose edge, grab this edge, ring it, delete edge, yes, delete it. Okay, and should have done this at all of them. So let me fix this issue. Let's grab this one, delete edge. Done here, not done here. Okay, so multi-cut, click here, right click, choose edge, switch to selection tool, shift right click, delete edge. And to the other side. Done. Of course it's done. Should have done it but earlier for all of them. Click here, right click, choose edge. Let's grab, no, sorry. Let's switch to selection tool, shift right click, delete edge. Let's do the same here, shift right click, multi-cut tool, click here, right click to close edge, grab this edge, delete edge. Shift right click, multi-cut tool, click here, click there, right click, choose edge, grab this edge, delete edge. So where we were, yeah, we want to extrude this. So let's take this, that. Okay. I need to pick all those little ones at the same time because there's no other way to do this. So choosing all those around here, but only the between, you see, only the first, middle, faces. Okay, selected. Need here these 2, 3. Sorry, and I'm gonna take here now. Now, pay attention. These selected, so Shift and select the rest here. Okay, like so. I should have done this earlier. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. These. Of course, I could have cut it and copy it, but anyway, let's hope that everything is selected. We don't have any problems. Let's extrude this once. I'm gonna turn this here and put this here. I'm gonna click 1 here, and I don't want this to be too much in depth. I want it to be somewhat like that. Press 3 to examine this. If you can see the X nice as like this, that's great. If you want to improve this by grabbing these, extrude them, this also can be nice. Okay, but make sure you have 1 here and don't do this too much. Okay, if you want, you can click here and rotate this a little bit, but I suggest you not, or at least not that way. What I would do is clicking here, maybe grab only this pointy sharp vertices. So let's say this. Well, it's hard to select this, that, this, and that. See, only these, and here. And then you can switch to scale tool and scale them out a little bit, like so. So you will have something like that. But let's see. I need to get rid of these wireframes in order to really see what I'm doing. Okay, so it doesn't look sharp, right? But you can add edge loops right now. So that's what's fun about it. Let's say this one, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. And then double click on it, shift right click, bevel edge. Bringing the segment to be like so. If I'll press 3, doesn't look that good. I don't know what I've done here. I'm gonna bring this back to where it was. Last time I've done this, I made something a little bit different and I was pretty happy with doing this. But anyway, we have the axe. This is what we really here for. You see? So I think that this is it for this part, and we will continue at the next part. Okay, we have a lot to accomplish here, and this is already too long. So try and find your way on how to do this. Right now, the best I can say is that we don't have any triangles, although again, triangles, quads, no one care. In game, they all will be quads, triangles. For the texture process, you want them quads. That's all. Anyway, have a good day, guys, and I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.